All right, we are live. I have Boss Baby with me, and my face keeps
Hi, boss
disappearing.
baby.
Say hi.
She's the interviewer today.
Yeah, we tried to do this earlier when she was laying down. Oh, Boss Baby can't do that. And it didn't work out for us so well. No typing, no typing. So we have an exciting event coming up, and we have Esperanza here with
Hi.
us. We're going to talk
It's
about what she's doing and then the event we have coming up. I know that you are doing comedy in the Fort Worth area and you're brand new to the scene. You want to tell us a little bit about your journey, like what got you started in comedy?
Yes. So, just really quick and simple, I want to say hi to the Texas Brew Radio boss baby for having me on today and to represent the comedians in the area. It's an honor to be on today. I started 7 months ago doing stand up and then 1 year doing improv. I work at 4 Day Weekend in downtown Fort Worth, doing the PA there, and then introduced me to the door of stand up. I started doing a class. And now I have been producing all over the DFW. I really just love the producing side and the art side of the writing and doing comedy. My biggest heartbeat right now, and why I'm keeping, I've had great shows out at a new brewery called Hoppin' in Fort Worth, Big Glass Comedy Club, Dallas Comedy Club. Last night was my birthday on Halloween, and then today I have a show in Garland. It's just been going because I want to be an example in this industry, pretty much that. I want to give a platform for people who may not have access to having stage time. So anything that I do, anything that I produce with my production company and with the comedy showcase that I do is called Caliente Comedy. It means hot fire. I want to give people opportunities that I don't think would get if at least here locally. So my goal is to keep it local for a while, and just bring strength to the Latino community, but honestly, just the community itself for beginners that they can have a place to shine. That's my heartbeat.
Absolutely. What were you doing before you started getting into comedy? I mean,
Just
because you're obviously taking names and then asking who they belong to later.
right. And people get shocked. So prior to the 7 months of stand up and then the 1 year improv, I've had no background in theater, no background in comedy, no background in writing. There's still some words that I need to learn how to say from Spanish to English. So I definitely am a beginner. Prior to this, just doing a lot of marketing, coordinating, photography for real estate, luxury, and just traveling to do content, staying at Airbnbs and just I guess being in the atmosphere of creativity and art and being around people, just in my daily conversations, I just crack a joke or just I guess you could see my personality is a joke itself. So I just was like, let me, see how that could work. And it's working out so far, I would say.
Boss Baby thinks she has jokes. Y'all see her coming over here going up and down, up and down. She wants down because she can't touch the keyboard. And as soon as she gets down, she wants up.
Oh,
Oh man. So it definitely, and that's what I tell everybody, and that's one of the big parts of the struggle in entertainment is people don't have the business knowledge that they
right.
need
The business
in order
knowledge.
to be successful in the entertainment business. And so
Correct.
it helps. I figured you had some of that background when I saw, what you guys were pulling off so soon. And I've seen Hops, several times. They a new place look
Yes.
like they're kind of
Amazing
very
owners.
open-minded and ready to support, just the community itself and not the cookie cutter little whole
Correct.
thing
And
people
the
expect us
owners
to do.
are amazing. They're actually from North Carolina. They're just the most amazing people. They're great.
We actually have a lot of listeners from out in North Carolina. Shout out to Michael Shot
Wow.
Music and Three Chord Corey if you can hear me over that screaming monkey in
Amazing.
the
Hey, North
background.
Carolina.
Yeah, shout out to them. They have collaboration t-shirts and they're out there tagging us and pushing events and both of them really they fit the vision too. They have a heart and they have a reason that they're on this journey. It's not just to have a good time. It's not just to party like a rock star. So
Correct.
Hi.
Hi, boss baby.
She is a lush. So I know that you have, the availability to book comedians. You have been doing that. You said you've been producing some stuff as well.
Yes.
Along those lines, what are you doing with production? Are you?
Yeah, so production wise, bringing strength to the people. Like, I've had a lot of people in my last several shows, even to last night, who have never attended a comedy show. So I'm getting the honor to present something for the first time to someone's life. Like, and for it to be comedy is amazing. My next move I would like to start doing is, outside of that, is working on a podcast and an album on a certain comedian that will be producing. Hi, boss baby. So there's a lot coming under my production company. And aside from just comedy, there's videography, photography, content stain. It's a continuation. Like you said, I think in order to be successful in this, you have to be like a business mind in all of it, but also like never lose the heart of why you started everything. And mine is just, I guess, bringing the first to everything. Um, bringing strength to like ticket sales, the platforms, the marketing that I use to make sure it's a success.
Well, I love how you, take that business and you truly sound like an entrepreneur, and you're using
Yes.
so many different facets just to fit in. And that's what it takes. That's why it takes a village, and that's why it takes a team. And it's really awesome when
Yes.
you can, it's really awesome when you can find the mute button. It knows really, hi. It's really awesome when
Hi.
you can have your mind open enough that you can become your own team as well, and then
Yes.
put that into others. And that's kind of where I'm at, and excited to have you come out with your crew and check out what we're doing with our crew. We talked about coming out November 9th to our Jokes and Strokes for Folks networking meeting. Happy. I'm
Yes. So
happy.
we are looking forward to that. So any comedians or anyone that sees this, please know that this is going to be an event November 9th, 8:30 to 10, and it's going to be a great time. So stay on the lookout, everyone, for that event.
I had to unmute myself.
Oh,
We
there we
have
go.
we do this the second Saturday of every month, where we have comedy, music, and an open mic opportunity for people to come out and plug with us. We'll shout out your business for coming out. If you're an artist, you're going to be able to network with the other artists and get to meet a couple of the venue owners in the downtown stockyard. I think she figured out how to like make herself play peekaboo with us. Oh man. Interesting. So it's a lot of fun. It is a family it's family open. It's your prerogative. It's comedy. We are not
Yes.
fitting our comedians in a box. We're not fitting our artists in a box. So it is kind of an enter your kids
Correct.
at your own risk scenario.
Risk. It's like that daily anyway in the world. They just enter at their own risk.
Me and my children have some pretty dark humor, because that's kind of how you get through life. Having the ability to laugh at the BS is where it's really at. Like you have to be able to just brush it off and keep going.
Yeah, and I think that's something that you and I prior talked to is like we go through this darkness, and I think most of the most creative people have gone through the darkness, but to be able to display your giftings and be the light, and just for that moment. Again, I go back to comedy because that's the strength I have right now is like in that moment I get to bring laughter and release, just for that very moment. So
And
yeah,
therapeutic, not even just for the audience, but for you as well, to be able to have
exactly.
that, and know that you gave that to somebody else. It really is.
It is.
The Robin Williams story I explained so many times, and all the time I
Legend.
explain, whether you're listening to
Legend in
music,
this community.
whether you're listening to music or you're laughing at a joke, it took the broken in order for you to get that light to shine out that prism of beautiful. Like they had
Correct.
to be broken in order to be able to even cast a rainbow. You can't just hold a regular piece of glass and get a rainbow. It has to have the rough edges and the brokenness in order for you to see that when the light is cast. Happy.
Hi.
Oh. Say hi. Say we're working. We're
Yes.
trying to.
Hello.
I have had so much fun trying to do interviews, and I keep rescheduling them. And the fact is this is probably way more entertaining than we would have been by ourselves. So I'm just gonna go with it, y'all. Texas Brew Radio is family ran, family ran, and here to support the community. Whether you want to laugh about it or sing about it, we're not going to cry about it. We're going to do something about it. We're going to spread positivity and support local and be the change that we can. There's too many things that are messed up in this world, and there's too many people that know about it. And we're going to band together and have some fun and talk about the serious things we need to talk about, and get some more people knowing that they're not the only ones that think that way, because we were taught to keep our mouths shut, and we're told that we're crazy when we bring things up that aren't right, because
right.
they can't profit if we actually create a change. They can't profit off of our demise. So
right.
We're excited.
Yes, I'm looking forward to the event for Saturday. Again, it's November 9th. So we're going to make sure we fill it up. It's going to be a great time at the HORUS Hall.
Yes, they have the Wild Wild West event starting at 3 p.m. at our sister bar right across the street with the Brothers Keepers, the Wild Wild West Casino Fest. So that starts at 3 p.m. We open the doors at 7 for open mic. If you have poetry, comedy, music, you just opened a business, you got a sale going on at your business, we don't care. Come and hang out with us. Tell us what you got going on in your life, and let's talk about it, because we're in this to support the people, and excited about it. Our next one, other than November 9th, will be December 14th. And then we honestly might consider switching it to Sunday afternoons, just because there is a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, so you guys show up. That way we know how to plan everything, which is exciting. This is going to be an exciting time.
And it makes it a lot easier for our entertainment too, because then we're not taking away from a paid day for everybody to come out and network and plug and have a good time. So it makes more sense. So I think that's what we're going to do next year. Don't forget, we have the Texas State Songwriters Championship December 20th and 21st. So the 20th, everybody can come register for $20, sing 3 songs, and the top 3 will go to the finals. The finals are going to be held at Pearl's Saloon in the downtown Stockyards and broadcast to the streets. So that's going to be really cool to be able to have our songwriters just like on the megaphone outside. And then Uncle Rhino and Bad Boy Leroy are coming to town to help us pass on those titles for this year. Cash prizes. We have, they'll be getting bookings at Pearl's, the top 3 will, as well as prizes from the Velvet Fox. They'll get a custom branded cowboy hat, so they can put their whole brand and logo and personality.
That's very awesome. Yeehaw.
Yeah, it's really cool that you can just walk in. Like people are like, who's that? And you don't even have to open your mouth. It's just like right there. It's like, this is who I am.
That's wonderful.
So that's cool. Yeah, especially when they're trying to promote a brand in country music, it just makes sense. So I'm excited. What shows do you have coming up other than November 9th?
Yes, so tonight I have a show tonight in Garland, Texas at Escrow's Comedy House. And then the following Saturday I have a show at Big Glass Comedy Club. And then Denton Comedy Spot that very same Saturday at 10 p.m. just for this weekend alone. And then shows coming out until the end of the year. And then I'm excited for ours, November 9th. That's going to be the one. But I do have shows coming up. So I thank you for your Radio. I thank you for Boss Baby. It was so great to do this with you guys today. And I look forward to our event on November 9th.
Mwah!
Mwah!
Say, we'll see you later. Thank you for hanging out with us, and
Thank you,
we'll see
Texas
you
Brew
on the night.
Radio. Thank you, Boss Baby. Thank you, guys.
Do you have a website, or where would they go to find
Yes.
your
Okay.
calendar?
If you guys want to follow me, Esperanza _Moses on Instagram, Esperanza Moses on Facebook, and Esperanza Productions on webpage and everything. I appreciate you for this moment, and we'll see you soon.
All right. Sorry. Bye. 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 Have a good day.
Bye. You too.